We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The Office of the Vice President assures it will be diligent and transparent in utilizing its budget for next year. The OVP is seeking a total of 2,305,396,000 pesos for its next year's fund. Of the proposed amount, 2.2 billion pesos will be set aside for general administration on operations, as well as the OVP's current good governance programs that include financial subsidy, medical and burial assistance, and other projects. Meanwhile, the 12.7 million pesos will be allocated for retirement and life insurance.
Bawat head of agency, executive man yan o kung anong ahensya ang hawak niya, meron silang priority projects. At kami yung request namin na budget, yan yung sa tingin namin kailangan namin para implement yung priority projects namin. No? Siguro nung nakarang administrasyon, meron silang certain projects at yung budget nila is sufficient na para doon. Kagaya nung sinabi namin, ngayon ang gusto namin mas maabot namin yung marami nating kababayang Pilipino at magiging transparent ang Office of the Vice President under Vice President Sara C. Duterte. Sigurado magiging transparent kami sa paggamit ng pondo na yan para makikita na ginagamit ng tama at yan ay napupunta lahat dun sa mga kababayan nating nangangailangan ng tulong.
The modernization program of the Armed Forces of the Philippines will continue under the Marcos administration. In a laging handa public briefing, AFP spokesperson Colonel Medel Aguilar said some procurement have already been processed and they are just awaiting for the delivery of the big items. The AFP modernization program is now on its Horizon 3. Horizon 1 started in 2013 to 2018, while Horizon 2 is from 2018 to 2022. The Department of National Defense earlier assured that all major modernization projects signed by former Defense Secretary Delfina Lorenzana will push through. This included 2 missile corvettes and 6 offshore patrol vessels from South Korea, BrahMos missile system from India, and 32 more Black Hawk combat utility helicopters from Poland. Starting today, September 1 to 15, the Supreme Court and all trial courts in the country are back to 100% on-site work for all officials and personnel. The Court of Appeals, Sandigan Bayan, and Court of Tax Appeals will also be in full capacity operations. Chief Justice Alexander Gizmundo issued the order in a circular last August 31. In the trial courts, full capacity operations mean flag raising and lowering ceremonies are allowed, Saturday duty and night courts are open, jail visitations are permitted, and personal filing of pleadings and required documents can be done subject to strict adherence to COVID-19 protocols. Face-to-face hearings will be prioritized, while hearings via video conferencing may be allowed subject to approval by the Office of the Court Administrator. The PNP Anticyber Crime Group appealed today to the public to simply disregard spam messages that they continuously receive. PNP ACG spokesperson Lieutenant Michelle Sabino said that text scammers continue to operate because there are people who still patronize them. The National Telecommunications Commission and the telecommunications firms have already initiated a crackdown on text scammers. Sabino said the only way for them to stop is if nobody pays attention to them anymore. She said one of the best measures to prevent scams is by registering their SIM cards. Last April, former President Rodrigo Duterte vetoed the SIM card registration bill due to the inclusion of social media providers in the registration requirement that was not part of the bill's original version. A 101-year-old school building in Lanao in Lanao Del Norte was razed by fire on Wednesday morning. Investigators are still determining the cause of the fire. Lu Antonio filed this report.
A 101-year-old school building in Lanao in Lanao Del Norte was razed by fire on Wednesday morning. Damage was pegged at 19.7 million pesos. That includes the Gabaldon building in Lala Integrated School, which is composed of wooden and light materials. Computers and other equipment, including student modules, were totally destroyed. The Bureau of Fire Protection Lala Fire Station said the blaze that started shortly after midnight was extinguished at around 4:50 a.m. Fire investigators are still determining the cause of fire. The school plans to set up tents as temporary classrooms for students for their face-to-face classes.
Kami po na nagsa-admit diri na mahatag og tent, dayon nag-food packs na among ipadala karon diri para maayo na lang makahatag comfort sa tuwang mga magtutudlo. Ma-discuss na to kung sa pwede na to pwede matabang sa barangay, even ang atuang mga provincial officials.
I'm Lou Antonio of the Philippine Information Agency, Lanao Del Norte.
That's the latest from the PNA Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I'm Stephanie Civiliano. Good day.